If it boots out the next couple times, then I'm done. I gotta definitely get another cell phone pretty soon. But anyways, what you gonna call it? That's my main theory. My tattoos because words are very powerful and soothing, or they're very destructive, very painful. So you gotta watch your words. Words cut deeper than a knife. Right? So individual, my fly once again. I'm trying to learn how to slow down when I speak. Have an accent. I slur and I mumble. I'm very, very exhausted every day, but we're gonna do a lot of one-on-ones. 98% of my followers and all my platforms are girls, women, and single mothers. 2% are males that actually want to work themselves, and the rest are fucking boys. That's the ones that get the feelings. So that's the live session. At the end, we have this young black cat. I can tell by his voice. He don't show his face, but he was all like, border jumper, all this bullshit. And I was like, baby boy, I'm about to traumatize you. I'm just letting you know what you're doing by bullying, talking bullshit. You're definitely a blue pillar, loose disciple. And with that said, learn these words. Anyone that bullies you, just tell them these two fucking words. You're doing deflection and projection. That's all you gotta say. They say, what the fuck is that? Play stupid. I don't know. It's like, it's like humans. Don't push the red button. What are you gonna do? Push the red button because you want to see what's gonna happen. So that's in their heads. Whenever they want to, they can actually go research this shit, especially on YouTube wise or TT wise. Deflection and projection. That's everyone in the universe. If you're narcissistic, little disciple, you're being mean and bullying, that's what you're doing. You have your own personal issues, right? So you want to work on your insecurities, your traumas, and bullshit, my tattoos on my neck. So you wear the mask smiles behind you, dying and crying, and you want to bully people, so you do projection. As long as you hurt somebody, and you see you hurt somebody, they become the punching bag. Well, I think bully certain people, and that's it, because that person does not have to verbalize their boundaries. They're scared to say no, and they don't want to be mean. Like, fuck that shit. That's at the homeboy, baby boy. And you're a mansion, you see my tattoos? Remember this shit. You don't even know my name. They remember my face, brown boy with tattoos and shit. So I'm about to traumatize you. I'm just letting you know, you, as an individual, I'm letting you know that you're a fuck up, right? And obviously you're from the streets, they're like, I hood nigga and shit. So with that said, you're new disciples. Don't have kids, don't have relationships, get everything you touch, you would destroy. I promise that. You sound hella young, early 20s easily. I can tell by your voice. So remember that shit. If you're a border jumper, I go, baby boy, that's fucking worse than that. You're a blue pillar. I could slaughter you in the universe petty ass words. I promise that if I'm gonna be famous on social media, I could talk about that. Trust. But that does not make me a better person at all. So that's why I made this one here, watch. So I told him, I'm gonna make a shirt, baby boy. So every time y'all jump on here, I'll tell you what it says, So this is not hard to see because it's orange, but I'll let you know what it says. So I'm gonna have a shirt, eventually a tat on me wise. But it says, this is elusive disciples, gangbangers, mafiosos, drug dealers, people from the block. Your outcome is what? Beat up, locked up, shot up, 6 feet under. Your family and friends, especially your parents, can be stress-free when you're 6 feet under. No more phone calls. You chose your lifestyle. End of story. Dead ass. That's how it works. But that is your lifestyle. That's as an individual. I have nothing against you. Yo, I pray for you and that's it. And I go on my day. And that's the shit. People can defend with the truth. And like, yo, you gonna rock that? Hell yeah, I am. Because guess what? That's your shit, not my shit. If you're in the streets, that is definitely your choice. But why am I supposed to have sympathy, empathy for you if you're fucking up? Which is definitely your choice. That's the shit that doesn't make sense at all. And that's why the cool thing about social media, use the phone correctly. Well, we talking about vibing. Right here, cell phone. We using correctly, you're doing what? The entanglement, aka cheating. You're passing boundaries, what? It's premeditated choice. You thought about that shit. All the people that play the role of fucking victim, oh no, bullshit. If you're not high or drunk when you're doing your bullshit, then guess what? And if you are, SOS, stuck on stupid. 1 + 1 = 3, wrong answer. All you have in life is bullshit excuses. And typically, who's that? It really ain't the women, it's the boys, man. Because we're narcissistic as fuck. We're raised very, very incorrectly wise. And then you have culture, then you have religion, and you have what? The environment. That's what they say all the time by my side. I learned from my first baby mom. She's from Carlos Venezuela, Latina, right? Raised in New York, East Coast, etc. Why? So I can tell you all the East Coast swag and all the good stuff. That's why you hear certain words come out East Coast. Because why? If you don't have no accent at all, you don't speak differently wise, every time you have your little clique, your squad, or a partner, and they have an accent, what are we? We're comedians, we're sponges. We'll start speaking like them, acting like them, because obviously that's what we're observing, right? We're sponges. Why do you think kids, I'm a single 5 kids. My little man, the youngest one, he acts like all of them, because he's a super sponge, right? And we're all comedians. So with that said, I learned from her. As an individual, I say it all the time, any girl from, I don't give a shit how beautiful, I don't give a fuck, Dominican, Cuban, whatever you are, fucking European, I don't give a shit. If you're from the ghetto hoods, I'll be your friend associate. I won't be your partner. I can't fix you or save you at all. I never my first baby mom. That's a lot of tough people. All the good guys, good girls end up last. Why? Because you in your head, you gas them and yourself. I pray, plan, hope, manifest, they change their ways. Maybe I'm the one that can fix it and save them, mold them to be better. Yo, I pray for you. Try to do that. My first baby mom, 12 fucking years I tried. Did it succeed? Fuck no. Not even close, man. And what happened? Question God's word. What's it like? Yo, if you're Almighty, why am I in this situation? Like, why am I dating the wrong person? I'm killing the wrong individual, right? And that's the shit. But here's the kicker. Yo, God's Almighty, quote unquote, right? But He can't fix you or save you. That's the shit with religion. A lot of people were brainwashed that He could do everything for you. No, He can't. He gave us free will. He tried to. I'm not even gonna say they did Noah's Ark, 40 days, 40 nights. What happened? He stopped. He backed up. He's like, yo, that's what I think Bible talk, which I'm just gonna tat on this side and say. That's a C word. I can't tell you what the C word is because I don't have like the Bible verses in memory wise, but that's when He told the human, shut up. I won't get about your situation, right? Because obviously, I did 40 days, 40 nights. You're still messing up. So when you see rainbows, that is my piece to you guys. I won't ever get involved in your situation. I'll be there to support you, hold your hand, guide you, and that's all I'll do for you. But that is your journey. So that's the people. Why I think the Bible is the oldest book in the universe. All the answers right there, but it's old school terminology wise. But remember, which I'm gonna tie it back up when I have my cross on my back. It's gonna be a big ass tattoo. The very top of the cross and say, as long as you live godly, all the 10 commandments, Jesus, like as an individual, then you are blessed as an individual. You see, I said it twice. I emphasize you. I don't emphasize your kids, your partner, family, none of them. Yours. I'm focused on you and your individual as your life. If you're doing good, then you're blessed, right? And you know that 1,000, fuck yeah, then you're good. Then if that's the case being, right, you're an individual. Why do you have fucking elusive disciples by your side? Make that shit make sense. Because they're beautiful, BBLs, 1,000 supercars. They're fucking a basketball player. Who gives a fuck about that man-made bullshit? That does not make them a better person. But if you want to fight the hard way, I pray for you and that's it. Go fall on your face. That's it. Eventually I'm going to get tatted. A little angel whisper in my ear, a little devil whisper in my ear, and say God, Lucifer, consciousness, subconscious, right, wrong, yin, yang, positive, negative, evil, good. I don't like the word hope. It doesn't say hope on this side. It doesn't say faith, idea. So everyone that uses these words, you're atheist, there's the rest of the words. Yin, yang, it's all fucking right there. Life is so fucking easy. I promise you that 1,000. We made it hard not knowing how so. Because we allow narcissist energy vampires by our sides in our environment. If they are taking your energy, why do you, not I, not your kids, not your parents, you, why do you allow it to happen? That's my kid, that's my partner, that's my parents. Right, but it's called matching energy, not taking energy. If you allow it, then what's going to happen? Veto. Hello.
What are you pontificating about? I'm hearing you. Like, what are you...
Oh, me wise?
Are you at work right now?
Yeah, I'm at work and I'm making a shirt.
What kind of work you do?
So I'm I'm a secretary and a computer guy for my boss. I do like all the computer work and office
You're an
work.
automatic transmission specialist?
No, I work in the office. No, I used to do automotive, but no, I just work in the office. I do the paperwork and then I do all the computer work. But basically, I'm just talking about life.
What do you do? What are you talking about?
As far as what I do,
taking your energy and stuff.
I'm sorry.
Trying to teach people how to stick up for themselves.
Yeah, most definitely. And then from there, wise,
you ain't gonna teach old people what to do.
No, just guide them. Just guide them.
People
like,
can't do nothing you want. Nobody wants anybody telling them what to do.
No. But I'm not telling them what to do. I'm just guiding them. It's their choice.
You want to be a leader? Is that it? You want people to listen to what you gotta say?
I'm just telling a story. No leader at all. Not trying to be a leader. Just hold their hand, guide them. That's about it. It's a forewarning, But once again, like this conversation.
You're warning people.
I'm sorry.
The danger to come.
I'm sorry.
You're warning them about the lion.
Yeah.
In the fucking weeds.
Yeah, exactly. It's a forewarning, and it's their choice from their wives to either if they've never been involved.
Like Paul Revere was a fucking hero.
Mm-hmm. Right. How you doing? How's your day?
Anyway, I'm gonna smoke some weed. Is that bad or good?
Hey, no, that's good. It'll calm and soothe you. Allows you not codependent of it. Yeah, it's not.
It makes people lazy. Bums.
Yeah, if you're codependent of it, yes. But if you do it occasionally, no.
Most of the guys on bigger than I'm but a bunch of lazy bums. Unemployed, uneducated, unskilled.
Right. Not all of them.
They go to work, they don't get paid because they don't really know how to do anything important, so they get paid as a fucking indentured servant.
Right.
They're nothing but laborers.
Right.
Unless you got a high skill, but they're gonna pay you good.
For the most part, correct.
Why should they? They can get any monkey to do your job, not you.
No. In general. Right. No. I get it.
Pronouns are important, right? What do you think about trannies and bathrooms? What's up with that?
I honestly don't. I have nothing against it, but as long as it's not forced upon people, you know, that's the thing.
Well, what if a tranny goes into a woman's bathroom and she's in there, she got to take a shit,
Mm-hmm.
and you got some fucking tranny over there taking a shit,
Right.
sperm bath,
Right. See
in
what?
the next stall.
Right. The situation with that is they allowed it to have the whole thing as far as like mixing genders in the same stall, but that caused altercations. But it does it for money wise, so that's why they do
You
it.
want a tranny teaching your kid? You want your kid to be in junior high school and some big burly man walks in with a dress on and looks ridiculous, and your kid gets all fucking confused? You want
What?
your kid dealing with that shit?
As long
How
as your
about when
kid.
the tranny wants to have a discussion with your child one on one? You want some tranny taking your kid into a classroom all alone to talk to him in private?
Typically, that shit really happen.
Trust that tranny?
We can judge for sure, most definitely, but that's what you gotta observe also. Not
Listen
every.
to me, man. When I was a kid, I'm in Brooklyn, okay?
Yeah,
I'm
East
in
Coast, I can
southern
tell.
Brooklyn, near Coney Island, around there. Let's say Bensonhurst.
Okay.
When we were kids, we used to take the trains
Mm-hmm.
to Manhattan,
Mm-hmm.
get off on the West Side Highway, bunch of us, and we'd look for trannies in the 70s. We'd throw them over the railing into the piers,
Snap.
into the Hudson River.
Damn.
That's what we used to do. Do you know why? Because they were all fucking junkies. They were part of urban blight. Creepy, crawling at night, looking to suck random dick, transmitting STIs to old people, doing drugs, helping the drug fucking trade go in those seedy areas, man. People wanted them out. Cops let kids go there and beat the shit out of them because that was the solution. Now, you
Go for
give
it.
them rights that if they want, they can take your kid in a private room in school. You want a fucking tranny teaching your fucking kids?
Well, once again, like as long as they're teaching humble, I don't care about that. But if they're passing boundaries, that's a whole different story, correct? It's all about boundaries.
All right. And if he starts diddling with your kid, don't be surprised.
Oh, and then that's when you get legal situation. Mm-hmm.
They unnaturally want some random guy to come along. They don't really check for condoms.
Mm-hmm.
They don't check for STDs, and they're part of the drug culture. Don't kid yourself. You go in that tranny community, all those homosexuals, man, that's a big fucking drug culture going on there.
Well, it potentially was, but there's a lot of cultures like that. Mm-hmm. You know, because you want to talk about drug culture, like
You're gonna live in a shit neighborhood. Your kid's gonna have a bad education.
Yeah, well,
Your kid's gonna think it's all right to look to have the fabric of a tranny. Those people are fucking shit people.
but everyone can be shit people, brother. Everybody can. Just because I go to church doesn't make me a good person.
Especially, you take that whole culture of people. You don't want to have them in your community, run your community.
Right, but with that said, like anyone can be bad, brother. Anybody can. I can be bad, you can be bad. You know.
Well, they bring the drugs in. They bring the fucking urban blight to the community.
But the gay folk, you can say potentially was, but that's what about the gangman mafiosos?
The first lie is that they're female. Trannies are not females.
Well, that's a whole gender pronoun war. That's allows you, With that said, I don't trip on that for the most part. If that's what they want to come to, that's on them. But as long as they don't force their ways upon you, And on top of that, they got to be more open-minded.
If you let them in the school system to teach the children, they're going to teach their mechanics of how they see.
Right, exactly.
They're going to influence your child.
Right, potentially.
And they're going to diddle with your kid in the next room.
Potentially.
They're going to diddle with your kid. They're fucking pedophiles. Those people, they're disgusting.
All of them?
You don't get it, bro.
But what about gangbangers? What about mafiosos? What about them? Military, same difference.
What is that? They're in the military.
Right.
They don't teach children.
No, they don't be teaching, but the government.
You don't want trannies teaching your children.
As long as it's loving respect.
Your child's mind.
As long as they're not pushing the way as far as the whole trans thing on a sixth grader, we should otherwise know. But they're just
They're
teaching.
influencing your child to think that it's okay to put a dress on and to embarrass yourself in front of the community.
To each their own.
What kind of fabric of human being? What kind of man is that?
To each their own.
Is it okay to call yourself a man or a woman when you're a man?
If that's what they want to call themselves.
You're teaching your children to lie.
Right.
I don't have to believe that you're a fucking female. You're crazy.
Correct, and that's.
You gotta teach your kids that's not a man. That's
Right.
not a female.
Right.
That's a confused, mentally ill person. The mental illness in that community is astounding. The suicide rate is deplorable. Why don't you look at the facts before you play Mr. Goody Goody?
I don't care.
You can take your fucking kids and let these trannies fucking steer their lives and turn them into future trannies, but not my kid.
Right, that's almost definitely.
See,
That's how you be
those kids in the
observant.
same room with my fucking kid, they should get the living shit kicked out of them.
So that
Old
means,
school.
so
That's what
every
we
gay
used
and
to
trans
do.
should be beat up
They
then,
don't
basically.
belong. If they want to operate in society, they could operate on the fringes. But nobody should have to see that shit or
Well,
any sign of it.
it's 2023. It's not
Don't do that.
1950s.
See, but that's why there's people like you that are indifferent
Mm-hmm.
and they allow that shit to come into the communities, and you're part of the blame because you're trying to be Mr. Goody Goody.
No,
Democrat,
it's called love and
liberal,
respect.
fucking socialist.
Love and
That's
respect.
what you're all about. You're all about everybody being broke but equal. That's how
Really?
you think, bro.
What about gang
Capitalism is a
mafiosos?
fucking natural form of business, not communism.
But what about gang
Capitalism,
mafiosos?
bro. I believe you're a Democrat. You're a
I don't care about
liberal,
politics.
And you would let trannies teach your fucking kid. And next thing your kid's gonna do, it's gonna be a fucking supreme blowjob artist.
Here's the kicker. I don't care about
Seen your kid in
politics.
the fucking videos sucking big fucking black slimy STD infected cancer cock.
Once
Just
again,
because you want to be Mr. Good Guy.
no,
The
it's called
fuck,
love and
man,
respect.
seriously.
Love and
You're
respect.
totally misdirected. You need
Really?
to be in the scene when a tranny's getting the living shit kicked out of her
Well,
because she tried fucking diddling some little kid.
and that was
That's
their
what you
choice,
need to
right?
fucking witness, a little bit of that
And-
pedophilia.
and that was
then
their
we'll
choice.
See how you think. Then we'll see how you think.
The same choice they decided to do that, the
When
same
you
choice
walk
they decided to do
into
what you
a
did.
classroom and you see your fucking kid sucking the fucking tranny's cock,
Mm-hmm.
full bore, deep throat. Yeah, it's alright to be a tranny. And you're gonna have your kids being taught by fucking trannies.
Right, and as long as once again there's love and respect. How many people go to church and they say what you're saying?
Biggest fucking drag queen in your family photo, man.
Right. And worry about that? You're the one that
it's
worries
like
about
you
that.
Let society go the wrong way. Stand up for the right thing, man. Join
No.
the crowd. Don't be a slob. Join the mob. Sometimes
Join the mob?
it's better to join the mob.
The mob gets you in
Join it.
trouble, you know that, right? They're loose of
Yes,
disciples.
yes.
Loose of disciples.
Sometimes it's the right thing. Believe me, man.
Loose of disciples.
There's a reason why people
Uh-huh.
naturally aspire to join the masses.
Right, but here's the
Yes,
kicker.
because they're going in the right direction, man.
Right,
You're
but
not
here's the
getting
kicker.
it. You missed a
Gangbangers,
couple of
mafiosos,
classes,
drug
bro.
dealers, people on the block. What's your outcome? Beat up, locked up, shot up at 6 feet under. Everyone's about the mob, gang mafiosos.
If I had control, I'd be chopping their heads off.
Yeah, you would, and you're losing
Yeah,
disciple.
set up a few guillotines, chop a few of those fucking heads off.
Right.
War.
Right.
Media, social media.
And do you
you'll
believe
see
you're a
how
good
fast the
person?
streets clean up.
And do you believe, you're a good person?
Playing Mr. Goody Goody and watching the fabric of society deteriorate to the deplorable slot.
And do you believe you're a good person?
Let's all let it happen. I mean, what the hell? As long as they're not forcing it on you, they're influencing the children. You fucking idiot.
Right, and are you a good person? You fucking idiot.
So the children can grow
Are you a
up
good
pure.
person?
You don't want
Hey,
these
Vito,
fucking pieces
are you a
of
good
shit
person?
fucking destroying the
Are you a
society.
good person? Vito, are you a good person? Good person? Are you a good person? Simple question. Can you answer it?
Shit is, what are you, born again? One of those crackpots?
Are you a good person? Yes or no? Simple question.
Tongues and they fucking go
No?
act like the holier than now. It's fucking something to do with Jesus. They
Well,
start preaching to everybody.
mm-hmm. Can you teach me anything positive in life, Vito? Anything positive? Yes or no? No? Well, hi brother, have a blessed day.
My point of view. It's just my point of view.
Oh, sure. Have a blessed day, brother. Take care, be safe. Sorry, guys. That's East Coast people. Once again, East Coast people, I have a respect to a certain extent. They should all be comedians, because when they roast you, they're fucking beast. But other than that, their mentality is pretty like narrow-minded and shit. Like him, older cat, you can tell he's probably Italian and shit. So all that bullshit, I just let it play. That's gonna be my Twitch, all that good shit. So, sorry guys. Let me see y'all commenting. I apologize. What up, Cola? What's up? What up, Shine? How you doing? How's it going, hermanos? How you doing? How's it going? Cola's here. What up, Cola? Whatever, everybody. How you doing? How you doing, Spot? I was just listening to him vent. Exactly, like, yo, that's... Remember, it's old school generation-wise, right? And that's the shit, you can't answer a simple question. Like, yo, like, are you a good person? It's like, not every trans person is bad. Not every gay, straight person is bad. Yo, it's to each their own, first and foremost. And that's why I tell people, judge and observe. Judge me, brown person with tattoos. Automatically, all the time, I'm like, yo, you're locked up. You know, what you say, what you claim, like, I want you to judge me, right? Right? Brown person tattoos. What do you think automatically? Gangbanger, my future drug dealer, hoodlum and shit. Now read me. What do I talk about? What's my platforms about? You know, ask me about my tattoos. You know, look the way I carry myself. It's tell people. A conversation tells you everything about a person. Like him, definitely lose a disciple. That guy right there, the cool thing about it out. People forget about social media. When you go on here, this, you know, your platforms are your resume as an individual. So I can go to any female platform and males and see what they're about before I meet them, you know, on social media and start talking about vibing, right? So like him, definitely new disciple, a blue pillar, circle, hella narcissistics, aka an energy vampire. All that bullshit he did in the past, yo. There's the best part. Let's say he goes to church. Why the fuck do you go to church for? But in their heads, like KKK and gang with mafiosos and shit, they're good people. Like they're doing the fucking the blog correctly. I'm like, bruh, I pray for him. That's it. That's what I was telling him. Which I'm making this shirt right here. I'll do it. I'll tell you Friday till Monday. So this one says right here. It's hard to see because it's orange. But I'll tell you what it says. It's going to trigger people like him. So it says, lose the disciples, gangbangers, mafiosos, drug dealers, people from the block. Your outcome is beat up, locked up, shot up, 6 feet under. Your family and friends, especially your parents, can be stress-free when you're 6 feet under. No more phone calls. You chose your lifestyle. I'm not saying all of them are bad. A lot of them are bad. I already know that. So why would I get involved with them? I grew up with this shit, you know? So with that said, with that, and the finish, all my front of the shirts and say this, day by day baby steps. How so? Because every day above ground, your choice to do right or wrong. Dead ass. But once again, you want to keep doing bad. No one's perfect. Have a flaw. You might have fucked up a lot, dropped bodies, and you know the game might feel so fucking lifestyle, right? But you can change your life whenever you want to. The past has been written. You can't fix it, but you can potentially ask for for forgiveness. You know, you close it for yourself. But that's on you, wise. You know, and remember this: if you destroy people, verbally wise, even physically, they don't have to tell you sorry. I mean, they don't have to give you no closure at all. They say fuck you to the last breath. Cause remember, when you destroy people, that shit, you know, it hurts people and shit, man. That's why it hurt people, but that's the reason why, because you're hurt as an individual. You should work on yourself if you choose to want to. It's your choice, you know? And it's all about choices. That's the shit. We're so brainwashed nowadays, especially if you're 25 and under cell phone, that you have no choices. Like, you gotta do what fucking social media tells you to do, what the society tells you to do. Fuck all that bullshit. School reality just makes you know, you're just for working, that's it. Dead ass. You better get down like tell my kids. I graduated 20 years ago, right? So with that said, do you ever see me talk about, you know, English, math, or nothing? Basic ass math, but you got the cell phone, right? Gracias, hermano, gracias. But with that said, I don't use it at all. You know, you can teach you a little bit about, you know, like communication comprehension with, you know, with English, why you said otherwise. But with that said, it's just all natural in time when you go to jobs to be more extroverted, talking vibe. But I tell people, you always got to be observant all the fucking time. And what I preach about, you know, relationships wise, if not, like, check it out. As a forewarning behind the screen, so you know, single father, 2 baby moms, 8 kids, 19 years of my life. 19 fucking years to do all this shit, my tattoos. And why do my tattoos? Because it's 2023, right? It's not fucking 1950s time, etc. Where man's voice is powerful. I have to be famous, social media famous, actually a star, something fucking known to actually be in the industry, to actually have this shit I'm saying, please. And I have a zillion fucking followers, right? So obviously I had to start from the bottom to go to the top, correct? So with that said, ink therapy. These words are powerful. Very simple, petty ass words, but if you don't know what they are, you can ask me. I can elaborate, set-wise, right? So who runs the universe? Women. Women, fuck, yo, especially social media, please. Your voice is way more powerful. Any female could take one of my TikToks, aka TTs, I'm going to say it, I get in trouble. But whatchamacallit, and do word for word. Do exactly word for word. And guess what? She's going to get so mad level of recognition. And she's you know, she's just reading some, you know, watching my shit, reading the script, and that's it. But does she know what she's talking about? No, but she will get hella freaking clout for the situation. That's why, again, TT-wise, any female wants to say the narcissist, right here, on here, narcissist. Do every TT, everything about my ex narcissist. Just keep saying the word narcissist, yo, you will fucking blow up on TT 1,000, I promise you that. And once again, women support women, fucking men do not support men at all. So we gotta fight hard for the situation. As an individual, I give no fucks. I do this just for myself. I think about, for myself, but in reality for you guys. I'm a blessed individual. I want everybody in a toxic relationship, ever, not never. When you say, I'm never gonna cheat, I'm never gonna drink, whatever you say, never, I promise 1,000, Don't defy logic. You define logic. Use the word ever. I won't ever cheat. I won't ever touch relationship. I won't avoid every fucking word but never. If you don't believe me, when you do it, I didn't create logic. I comprehend logic now. So test I'm just for warning wise, right? Like homeboy, what are you doing? I'm just for warning. I'm not pushing my ways on nobody. I'm not people that are Bible thumping my way or no way. No, fuck all that. I go up here, tell a story, the same story every time for 3 years now. Why? Because 3 years I went through a bad breakup. Fucking breakups destroy you. Fucking bad, you know? And that's why potentially you might fall to Miami bullshit. Drugs, alcohol, pills. Don't fall to that bullshit. Try not to at least. If you do, reach out for yourself. Reach out for help, man. But people are scared to open their fucking mouth. That's the shit. Like I love the universe, right? And I make it sound so fucking easy, but I had a support team. It's all about support teams right here. 10 amp workers, right? One of my boys locally, 3 females that were they're my computer customers. I knew of them because I've been dealing with them, but nothing like personally wise, right? And then 3 females through IG and Facebook. I didn't know from Adams before. If you was to go dig in my social media, go 3 years back on May 3rd, 2020, I died. Before that, nothing about my family, nothing about my partner, nothing about the kids. It's all about computers, because I'm a computer geek, right? So with that said, started working on it. So I went through a bad breakup because May 3rd, 2020, I died. Spiritually, emotionally, mentally, not physically because I'm here talking to you guys, right? But that's what it feels like death, like Triple X, Extension. When they ask him, how you doing? I feel like I'm dead, I'm alive, but I'm dead. That's the best fucking analogy in the fucking world. I'm gonna get that shit tatted on me. When I get a celebration parent next month, I'm gonna get shirt, shout out to him, because that's the best analogy. That's why they took, X out, because why? He was awakened, he was almost woke, he had money and power, he was telling the whole community and blocks, yo, fuck all this, Gucci pot and bullshit. Fucking, you got power, man. You're your own star and shit. That's fucking beautiful. But what happens? People are narcissistic, the alphas, quote unquote, the elites, they don't like people from the ghetto hoods to fucking have money and power and use their voice to what? To wake the people up, the sheep, quote unquote. So that's the shit. That's why it just got Joe Blow to take his ass out. It happens all the fucking time. So I tell people, I verbalize, if you ever hear Magic, yo, Rito off this fucking dump because they have suicide issues, it's on my fucking neck. No, I am a blessed individual. What happens is my voice is too powerful and it got to the big boys upstairs because guess what? I make them look bad. Simple as that. So if you speak positive, that's too much. That's why Clapper's a badass episode. It's like TT, matter of fact. But with that said, I got banned for life for this shit right here, this conversation, for being too positive. Because remember, Red Pill Talk, what I talk about, Robert Live, doesn't make money. They don't want you fucking working yourself. They want you to be a blue pillar. They want me to be like, well, homeboy. Debate about that bullshit. Trans, gay, man. I give no fucks about that. That's man-made bullshit. That does not make you any better as an individual. All these people that know shit about, for example, when I used to debate as a blue pillar, Spanish culture, Aztecs get Incas, Latinos were Hispanic, Chicanos, all this blue pill conversation. I knew my shit. I still know my shit, but I give no fucks about that because that shit did not help me in life. I was still what? Going through my anxiety, my depression, my paranoia, my PTSD, my suicidal thoughts, my low self-esteem, anger issues. Because in my match, in my head, all the fucking doors were wide open. I didn't even know that. But I could teach you all about that bullshit. But once again, it does not make me a better person. I'm still broke, codependent, trying to figure life out. So why am I going to focus on man-made bullshit that won't ever fucking evolve in life? That's why I love making fun of these blue pillars in a loving, respectful manner, because I use my narcissist traits. Everyone has it: hate, pride, ego, lust, greed, power, right? I could shut up my sympathy, empathy for anybody and tell you, fuck you and your feelings. What? What? You're being mean? Yeah, I'm being mean because I choose to be mean. That's my choice. Same thing your wise, but can control that shit. That's the shit. So that's what I say all the time, especially on these platforms. Like, you can debate gangs and mafiosos, right? But here's the kicker. You can educate the world about gangs, mafiosos, Aztec, Incas, the slavery stuff, all that shit. But as an individual, answer me this. Why are you a crackhead? Why are you alcoholic? Why are you a tweaker? Why are you doing booger sugar? Why the fuck are you in toxic relationships? Why do you bitch about my fucking mental health, my anxiety, my depression, my PTSD? But you know all about man-made bullshit to the fucking T. And you want ever evolving life. So fuck the blue pill, take the red pill, and work on the person in the mirror. You. Why don't you work on yourself? That's the answer to life. Dead ass. Looking to the fountain of youth, trying to stay young. You know what the answer is? You, the person in the mirror. Because stress is a killer, stress is ages, and when you get in toxic relationship, your body talks to you every which way. Share the live, tap the screen. Oh yeah, gracias. Yep, please, I'm just telling a story. Once again, it's for you guys. Like, I just do the same story today above ground. I'm here for the girls, the women, and single mothers, because I already comprehend, being a woman is hard, and being a mom, fucking hella hard, I don't got a partner by my side, so when I'm my boys, guess what? I am mom and dad, and it's a lot going on, and that's why pros and cons of having kids, man. Like, because everything in life is a blessing initially, and what's the lesson? You gotta comprehend the situation, right? So I tell my kids, don't beg your pops, have a bunch of kids, take your time, get to know people correctly, not incorrectly wise. I swear, I'm mom and dad. Oh, Shai, you know what's up, hermana? You single mothers have it the hardest. I know that 1,000. I give you a matter of respect, and that's why 98% of my followers on my platforms are girls, women, and single mothers, especially in the Spanish culture. That's why I have, alphas, machistas. In Spanish, if you don't speak Spanish, you'll be, what the hell is machista, right? So I tell people, whatever tongue you speak, you can speak Japanese, Chinese, fucking Haitian, I don't give a fuck what you speak. So in Spanish, the word's called machista. In English, that's as a narcissist or narcissistic wise. So, and then mandilon, empathist. And then el machismo, narcissism. Those three fucking words in all the cultures make a big fucking difference. When you start comprehending what the words mean and then be more observant, guess what? Judge me. Am I acting nice? Am I being nice? Am I offering love or toxic love? You don't know the difference? Ladies, I'll slaughter the fuck out of you. 1,000 every way, I promise you that. You're a woman and a man. So that's the shit. That's what I tell people. Yo, you gotta be observant, man. No one's perfect. We have our flaws, but with that said, and we want relationships, right? I want love, I want a relationship, but here's the kicker. You want it, but are you ready for it? That's the question. A lot of people want that shit, and it doesn't work out. If you're not working yourself, if you're body hopping, right? Relationship after relationship after relationship, or you're doing the whole thing, which is your choice, then what? You're broken codependent. PR, Weedo. Fix your God. Oh, you again? Is this the black boy that acts like he's white, KKK, all that good shit? Actually, I'm a border hopper, all that good stuff, right? Do what you do best, man. I already told you last night. You're lucid disciple, every which way. All you doing, remember these words, deflection and projection wise. And if you're in the street life, remember this. Your outcome is beat up, locked up, shot with 6 feet under. Your family and friends, especially your parents, can breathe when you're 6 feet under. No more phone calls, and guess what? You chose your lifestyle. I pray for you, and that's it. I go my day. That's all you trolls do your best, man. I'm not the one. You chose the wrong person to have fun with the situation with petty ass words. Work on yourself. That's why I just call you simple. You lose disciples. What? You're the fuck up of the universe. Yes, you are. And with that said, if you're narcissistic as fuck, everything you touch is what? You destroy. Yeah. So with that said, I don't care. I tell you, blue pillars, I pray for you, and that's it. Especially the alphas, the street boys. This is the people you don't have by your side as a partner. Especially don't have kids by you. Who's that? Gangbangers, mafiosos, drug dealers, racist, military cats, people from the block. There it is. The ghetto hoods, deadass. That's the disciples. Not all of them, a lot of them. And that's his playground. Hella narcissistic shit happen every which way. I grew up with the shit. I don't give no fucks about that shit. I stay at the crib and that's it. And all these my family friends, you hear about this? Like, oh, did someone get shot, beat up? Guess what? What up, Daniel? How you doing? Man, well, it's the fucking hood right here. What do you expect? Do you think we're in the suburbs? Nah, man. But you want to go party, kid? Yo, that is your risk. I pray for you and that's it. That's all I can do for you. Because so scenario, when they say that shit, wrong place, the wrong time. That only stands if I'm traveling, right? I'm going to stop to put gas somewhere because my GPS says, yo, I got to put gas here, right? What up, Daniel? How you doing, man? How's it going? Been a minute. How's everything, brother? How you feeling? How you doing? Whatchamacallit? And I pull over to put gas, right? And it's the hood. But obviously the GPS ain't telling me it's the hood. So what do I do there? I'm going to put gas and then intensely go in and out, right? Or if I have enough gas, go somewhere else where I can, to the suburbs quiet, right? Because that place, I can say yes. Wrong place, the wrong time, because it can happen. It's the ghetto hoods, right? But if I know intentionally-wise, I ain't stupid, I'm going to the ghetto hoods, right? I'm going to the clubs, the bars, the house parties. They know that fucking rule does not stand at all, deadass. No, it's the ghetto hood. If you ain't going to fucking church, it ain't the suburbs, shit's bound to happen. There's too much pride and ego running around. People are narcissistic every fucking way, every which way. So with that said, that is your choice. So I tell my family friends, shit happens to you, I pray for you, and that's it. I even told my ex-wife we should go out, yo, anything happens to you, that's on you, that's on I, man. That's what you want to do, that's on you. So, remember, I'm a square, I just shut the crib, I'm a homebody. I'll go out, if the only bars and house parties and clubs I'm going to is the suburbs, deadass. Nothing's going to happen, people being drunk and wild and that's it. But do I about, people having guns and bullshit, squabbling, getting with jealousy? Not really for the most part, because they're more empathetic for the most part. If I want to go to, if I do benefits, where am I going to? Ghetto hoods. Not all of them. All the females are used to toxic love. What's toxic love? They're used to getting verbally physical abuse, groped and what? Called bitches and shit. That is their love in their head. So I go up there, my conversation, boom, we're doing our thing. But with that said, I can't fiction or savior at all. At all. I can't do it for no one. The only person can do it for who? Myself, the person in the mirror. All we can do for each other is heal, guide, support, uplift, form some love to each other. That's all we can do for each other. Nobody in the universe can't fiction or save you. No drugs, no pills. Therapists, counselors, psychiatrists, and the cherry top God. God can't fix you or save you. We're brainwashed, they can't. No, it's our journey. He's telling us, yo, Rito, every day you broke down, that bottle, you don't need it. Saying if I was alcoholic, you know what? I'm going to drink it. Cool, that is your choice. I give you free will. Why I'm saying what I'm saying? That's my choice. Every day above ground, everybody has choices to do right or wrong. to be happy, better, sad. It's your choice. And on top of that, what is your man? It's so easy. What's your environment? If your environment shit every day above ground, then what? If your household is shit, then what? What do you do? Here's the kicker in toxic relationship. You see that fucking door right there? Why don't you leave? You go through the door. Why do you come back in? What's holding you back? Why do you want to stay there? Make that shit make sense. And I get it, if you're trauma bonded, that sucks. I get it. It sucks. You're detox from codependency and it hurt. Kids are involved. The family's falling apart again. Yes, and it sucks. Hell yeah, it does. But if you can do co-parenting, you're better out with co-parenting. If not, stay there for the religion, because the culture, because the family did it for the kids. And if you do that for the kids and the culture, religion, I promise you 1,000 analogy, that is your hell on earth, your own sentencing-wise. Your fucking misery. Because every day above ground, yeah, look at him or her like, fuck, yeah, I gotta deal with your ass. I gotta deal with your ass because of the kids, because religion, because the culture, because my parents did it. And if you want that man-made bullshit title, like our parents, aunties, uncles, grandparents, and great-grandparents, look at them, they're still together, fucking miserably. Yeah, but they had a better relationship with somebody else, but they chose not to because the kids, nah. It's about co-parenting. And this is the reason why as an individual, what do? I just tell a story now. If you have no kids and the love of family, yo, you blessed, dead ass, because you don't have to deal with the baby mom, baby father bullshit, right? But if you want to join the fucking baby mom, baby father club, go do it. Go do that. Have kids are a blessing. It's beautiful. It's a good concept. But remember this: no kids nor marriage can guarantee a long-term relationship at all. Two have to do what? Communication, comprehension. We love and love each other only. We become each other's friends, best friends, lovers, partners, and therapists. We both comprehend there's fucking beauty and lust everywhere, but that's all it is, cosmetics. They don't got what we got. But remember this, if Lucifer can't get to my partner and I, he'll use everybody around you. How so? Scenario, my girl, she's petite, right? And she's beautiful every which way, but TLC's phenomenal, all the good shit. When I say TLC is sex intercourse, it's phenomenal, right? But she's got a small frame, right? But you got homegirl over here, she's fucking solid. Fucking double D's, everything decked the fuck out, cosmetically wise. So he's gonna send her my way to test me what? If I can control my lust. That's right here, Lucifer's side. Bad side of it's hate, pride, ego, lust, greed, power. So if I can't control my lust, what am I gonna do? Past boundaries, fucking start what? Dropping the swag and bullshit, the corny ass lines, saying I'm emotionally cheating. To build into what? The phone until she met the party. Jada and Will Smith, entanglement. Yeah, right there. August, it's premeditated. I mentioned when you titled it, it's his choice. I chose to do that. I fucking failed the test. And Lucifer fucking won. And here's the kicker. My girlfriend, if I had a girlfriend, she could test me and do that. Sorry, babe, no, fuck that. No, if you got to test your partner, fuck them, test them. See if they're loyal and trustworthy. Because, it starts with emotionally cheating, it's going to go to physical. Maybe not today, tomorrow, but I love TT-wise, right? I have a girlfriend, I say she's my wife. I have the housewife, right? And then we have altercations. I got the work wife, too. I have all the and everybody at fucking work knows what's going on. No one says shit. It ain't my problem. Fuck it, ain't my problem. But when it's happened to you, it ain't their problem also, is it, right? Sullivan. Oh, yeah, facts. Oh, thank you. No, I'm just telling a story just to guide him for Forewarn, man. Like, been there, done that. Benefits. I could tell you stories, man. But the thing is, like, I'm just trying to tell you story, my personal and my one-on-ones, just to guide him for Forewarn. So if you get in those situations, then you have options, ideas, something to work with. Scenarios. That's why I tell you also scenarios, because I'm forewarning you. And you don't go in there fucking like a deer blind, like, what do I do? Well, you heard somebody's story, you have something to play with, now what are you going to choose, So with that said, that's what I preach about, like, support teams. The more people in support team, the more people you get talked to, we're your therapist counselors. The only time we give you shit is when we see you potentially might going to fall on your face, do a wrong decision. And when we do, give you what? Constructive criticism. Because we literally respect you. We don't want you to fall on your face. But I tell all my one-on-ones, even my lives, as a friend associate, I would pick up 1,000 times as a friend associate, not as a partner. I can't fix you nor save you. Nobody can do it for nobody. So, and when you work on yourself and start being more observant and focus on the person in the mirror, stop trying to save, change, and fix people. You can't mold them to be better. All we can do is heal, guide, support, uplift for once you run up to each other. And I promise you 1,000. That's all we can do for each other. Because if not, remember this, in time when you work on yourself, you and I cannot get nor buy back what? Love, time, and emotions. When you comprehend that shit, because communication, you heard it. We're talking and vibing, right? You heard it from my mouth. But when you comprehend it, why would you allow you to waste all that shit on wrong people in your circle, especially by your side? If I'm taking energy every which way you allow it, why do you allow it? Because you love me? Love is not enough, man. Simple as that. It's supposed to be love on both sides. You're loving me because you're by my side, quote unquote, right? I'm fucking up, and I'm offering you toxic love. Simple as that. That's why if I'm more narcissistic wise, all I can offer you is toxic love, lust, drama, trauma bonds, and trauma. That's all I can offer you. I'm consistent with toxic love and drama and bullshit and lust. But I'm inconsistent with that. I'm tired. I'm consistent with toxic love and lust. I'm inconsistent with love. Because I don't know what love is. I don't know how to love myself. A lot of us don't know how to love ourselves, especially as men, quote unquote, because we're raised very incorrectly, narcissistic as fuck, and we wear the mask of smiles. I rock that fucking shit for 39 years of my life, rocking that shit. Behind it, dying and crying. I cry my tears on my breaks, away from my kids and family, etc. And when my ex would ask me, you could? I would regularly say, yeah, I'm good, I'm blessed, right? But in reality, because body language, tone of voice, she knows me. I'm fucking lying. I'm here for if you want to talk. And we don't talk. Remember, we're not supposed to talk because we're fucking, if you do, you're a beta, you're a simp. In Spanish, you're a mandilon. Mandilon means you're a girl, you're weak. So that's why you don't let your fucking family gaslight your shit. Or if you let your girl dress how you want to dress like I do, or you're mandilon. She can cheat. Anyone can cheat whenever they want to, man. Especially now, I give no fucks. I don't need my partner. I want my partner. Anyone that needs a partner-wise, you're a broken codependent. So why do you think when the breakup happens, you fucking die? Not physically, well, at least the tenant to offer your fucking dome. But it can get to that point because when someone cheats on you, yo, they broke trust and loyalty-wise. But if you break it down deeper than that, it was probably already happened. You just didn't know. So I tell people, this phone right here is your best friend, your worst enemy, man. If it's just the phone, we're talking and vibing. That's all it is. But if you worry about this phone, simple fucking test. Ask your partner today, babe, can I see your phone? If they give it to you like nothing, yo, they give no fucks about the phone. They have nothing to hide. But if they're like, oh shit, Fifth Amendment, I don't know, why do you, fuck, it's over, man. Go with your intuition. Shit's happening. Because in this phone, a zillion fucking options. I could be talking with a zillion females from fucking all over the world. All this shit, even locally wise. But with that said, I'm emotionally cheating wise. So that's why you do what? Choose yourself. If you choose, don't choose your choice. If not, fuck it. Let the red flag slide. You know, let them gas them and manipulate. Oh, you're being mean, all this bullshit, just a fucking phone. And they could give you the phone at home, but they can have one at work, at their boys, around the block. But here's the kicker. All the fucking answers in your fucking life, I promise you that. What do you think of the MG2 movement? What does wise mean? Oh, wise? You're more, I believe, just more observant wise. You're just telling a story. Because when you're more wise, you're more knowledgeable. You're not, Bible thumping people wise, forcing ways upon people. Not just tell a story and that's it. That's why I tell people, share your story. Tell it to the universe. Do a pod, go live, YouTube. Share your knowledge, wisdom, and your fucking your notes. Do you wise a lot? I guess you want to. I just speak my mind. But as far as your transparency wise, what is that MG Tau 2 movement? What is that? Can you please elaborate? Google it. Sounds like you reached that point in your life. Google it is. Use the phone correctly, right? Let me see. Men going through their own is an anti-feminist, misogynist, mostly online. That one, is that the descriptive definition? Am I saying that correctly, wise, what I'm reading? It says, men going through their own way is an anti-feminist, misogynist, mostly online community advocating for men to separate themselves from women. Oh, no. Once again, I'm just telling a story. All the whole scene, like man versus woman, that shit is all men, all women. You say all men, all women, yo, what's up, hermana? What's up, how you doing? How you doing, queen? How's it going? Whatchamacallit? That's war. That's blooper conversations. I'm not trying to cause war at all. I'm just forewarning you. Like I said 1,000, I already know this shit. It's not the women. Yes, you do have narcissistic women-wise, right? It's us men. We're fucking boys. I say all the time, I'm going to make a shit that says that. I know 1,000 women offer me this. What? Communication, comprehension, love and lust. All she sees is I already know that. Especially she's empathetic, church, all the good shit. I know that 1,000. There's no like if and after buts. I'm not going to sit there and like dissect it. No. We men, aka boys, born narcissistic, what do we offer? Communication, no comprehension. Toxic love, lust, drama, trauma, bonds, and trauma. Our eyes are bigger than our fucking mouth because guess what? My girl is blessed, but guess what? Let me talk to her sister, her best friend, cousin on social media. What's good? If you can't control your lust, you're always going to cheat. One's a cheater, one's a player. With her, yeah. But if she cuts me off, which the smart thing is do, I cheat on one time, fuck you, Vito, I'm done with you. So the next girl I get with, I'm not supposed to cheat, right? Quote unquote. But if I cheat, guess what? I felt to less. Why? Because the answer is no self-will. All capital letters. I'm with the shit tat on me for all the fucking boys. What? You have no self-will. Don't say I want a relation. No, you fucking don't. Say your body should say I want a poly, open, swinger, benefits, fuck buddies. No situation, no title. Use every fucking bullshit term but monogamous, aka relationship, because you can't, capital C, be in a healthy long-term relationship. You're always gonna cheat, because it's called an addiction. I did a mistake. No, if you keep cheating, no fucking mistake. Anything you do the same exact, this all the time, 2, 3, 4 times, it's called an addiction. It's a choice. It's a habit. When are you gonna break your addiction? Stop using people to fix your addiction. To fix your addiction and try to fix yourself, because you can't fix yourself. The body by your side is highly impossible. Only if you're both doing what? Communication, comprehension, talking about everything, you're feeling what you're going through. Then yeah, you both might have a chance, but it's gonna be a fucking what? A battle for sure. Most definitely wise. Oh, sorry, guys. Let me cover everybody's comments. Man going through. Oh yeah. Brother, much blessed. Oh yeah, for sure, man. No, yeah, I'm telling you, I'm here for you in the whole universe. Once again, girls, women, and single mothers, wise. Men, if you actually working yourself. Boys, your body hopping, the whole face, all shit. Man versus women. I give them, use my narcissist traits. I shut up my sympathy. Fuck all the boys. Fuck you and your motherfucking feelings. I give no shit about your child trauma. I don't care. If you're not trying to work on yourself, no sympathy empty for you at all. Being narcissistic, yes, but I control it because I'm verbalizing, giving no fucks about your feelings until you actually want to have my conversation. Do self accountability, tell the truth a little bit, then I'll walk with you. If not, friends and associates, I go on my day because anyone with excuses, SOS, stuck on stupid. One plus million three wrong answers. Fuck your excuses. I'm tired of that bullshit. No one's perfect. We have our flaws, but working yourself if you want to progress in life. Not, we're the master smiles. Talk your bullshit, and when you're bullying and destroying people's relationships, you are doing deflection and projection. I promise you that. You'll get there eventually. Nah. As far as being like man versus woman, no, I don't care about that at all. Respectfully wise, nah. I'm just telling a story. That's all I do. Every day above ground. I've been saying the same story for 3 fucking years until my last dying breath. I'll say the same shit because what I'm trying to do, I'm just trying to simplify it best as. Life is pathetically easy with cherry top. Easy? How so? You can't beat the Matrix. Look at your boy Top G. He's fucking humbled. He hasn't shed shit for a minute. He's out. Hasn't said shit because why? The big boy is the elites. People are narcissistic. He's got 27 supercars. These motherfuckers got zillions of supercars. Easily. So if Forewarn, baby boy, you better calm your shit because if not, next time, sleeping with the fishes. The motherfucker's a priest now, right? That's going to happen to you every which way. So with that said, because why? Because he called out the lead. I'm going to teach you how to beat the Matrix. You can't. You maintain. Roof over your head, a job, a car, whip, and that's it. Maintain. Even if your fucking job is McDonald's, as long as you blessed and you good, you have a good partner, you blessed. How many people are fucking rich in shitty ass relationships? They can be like, I got my good job, Microsoft, I own Tesla. I'm happy you do, but why the fuck do you bitch about your anxiety, your depression? Why you fucking going through divorce? But you have all the money and power in the world. Man-made bullshit, blue bullshit. I'm repo rich. In my mansion, all the doors are pinned closed. Every which way, I let go right there. I let go of my exes, past pain, toxic love, trauma, and child trauma. I don't have anxiety, depression, paranoia, PTSD, suicidal thoughts, low self-esteem, anger issues. No more triggers, no more overthinking, and no more reactive abuse. I can control my narcissist trait. Now, you talk shit, you best be ready with the words. I will destroy the fuck out of you every which way. Marriage, relationship is a matrix of its own. Oh, for sure, most definitely. Once again, I say all the time, no kids, nor marriage can guarantee you a long-term relationship at all. It's highly impossible. It was a good concept back in the day, but this phone, zillions of options. If I'm going through my feelings, my partner's going through feelings, I can reach to anybody. I can make a post, DMs are fucking lit. Now, what am I going to do? A and B in a relationship, Will Smith and Jada, or C to Z, bring August in the mix and do the entanglements because I love God and I love my kids and my family. That's your choice, you know? So that's, oh, gracias, hermano. No, that's what I do. I just unlock the fuck out of everybody. Like, my job is to trigger you, but I elaborate. First and sour, fuck you and your feelings. Boys and girls, give no fucks. You're fucking up. You're fucking up. Then sweet. You're a fuck up for now. What do you mean for now? It's your choice whenever you work on yourself. If you want to work on yourself. I don't force this shit upon you. You want to be losing sight of the story, buddy? Then do so. That's your choice. I always show you love from a distance, right? Or if you want to talk, I'll hold you and guide you. That's why, as an individual, you can't fix, change, save nobody. Stop trying to fix, change, save people. I see the good in them. When you say this fucking corny ass term, I see the good in them. You're too empathetic, wise, like I was. You gotta say, I see the good in myself first and foremost. Be selfish, right? And then see the good in them and the potential, and not match energy. Do you believe this person would be good for you on the overall? How so? It's so fucking easy. Study me. Facial expression, tone of voice, body language, my energy. Where the fuck are my eyes at? And who's my peoples? What is my environment about? Just because I wear a fucking suit, Gucci and Prada, that bullshit, and I'm fucking hanging in the hood, do you believe I'm a good person? I'm gonna get you some shit. But if you want the bag of bad girls, then do so. Do so every which way. I pray for him, that's it. I'll just observe and that's it. As a friend associate, I would pick up 1,000 times as a friend associate. Not as a partner, because I know 1,000, I can't fix you or save you at all. That's why I have my tattoos. That's why I do my shirts. I walk in the streets. I post them on social media. The girls, women, single mothers love it. The boys, the alpha here on my shirt. Alpha's my cheese and narcissist energy vampire boys getting the feelings about it. It's right here locally, look, fucking Spanish culture, Hispanic and Spaniards. When I say my cheese, why you put that shit on your tattoos and shit? Why you have it on your arm for? Why you have it in shirts? Because I'm talking to you, baby boy. I'm talking about your uncle, my daddy, all of us. Are you good for your partner or not? And here's the best part. It's all the answers in front of your face. I tell the queens in Spanish culture. Are you gonna stay like your mom did, auntie did, grandma did? For a man-made fucking title because of what? Because of kids. Because culture, because religion. Do so. Do fucking so. As a financial, I pray for you and that's it. I remind you, baby girl, you see that door right there? It's always there. It's not ever too late. You can leave whenever you want to. Be like fucking Forrest Gump and run. And kids are involved? Yes, I already get it. It's gonna hurt. Co-parenting sucks. It only sucks if the other partner is not doing their part. Yes, it sucks. But with that said, that's how you do part as an individual. If they don't want to do the part, do it legally, all that good shit. This is America. This ain't fucking Mexico. And from there on, that's it. If they want to get verbal and physical with you guys, then fucking supervised visitation and all that bullshit. Do what you gotta do legally wise. But with that said, all you bitter baby mom, baby fathers, if you motherfuckers hate in the relationship, right? Drama and bullshit. Now you're supposed to co-parenting best as. Your kids are already traumatized as it is in the relationship. Now the breakup's happening. Every kid in the universe wants to see the parents together. The downfall is, I tell my kids, you don't know what parents are going through. A lot of us are parents, but we're not parents. We're still adult high schoolers, inner child still going through bullshit. Our mansion is going through a lot of problems, and we don't know how to verbalize it. That's why relationships go to shit, because we don't do what? Communication comprehension. It's not the girls, women, it's the fucking boys. I already know the answer to that situation. Not all, a lot. I already know that. It's fucking obvious. You can see anyone in the streets, if there's altercations, and whoever bounds down first and says nothing, and they shut the fuck up because they don't want altercations, especially in public, what happens? That person's causing shit. The alpha machist narcissist, the one that's being quiet, every time you get tired of beta, mandilon, empath. Because you don't want altercations. But that lets you know you fucking dating lose a disciple. So why do you keep dating for him? Why the fuck do you have by your side? That's what I say all the time in my life. That, yo, in the Spanish culture, I want to ever be with a Spanish girl, a Hispanic and Spaniard, a Spanish woman, Hispanic and Spaniard, if she's working on herself. If she's speaking anything positive, because look at the way I talk about the Spanish culture. So if I'm knocking the shit out of the culture in front of her face and she's getting triggered, like y'all was dogging on us, well, show me a good fucking Spanish couple here locally. Highly impossible. Not your parents, not my parents, not nobody's. Show me them. You can't. That's why in Washington State, all of Eastern Washington, cut that motherfucker in half. There is no potential for maybe with a white girl, but even here they're fucking introverts. Seattle, 3 hours west, my real home, the west side, the best side. Potential is fucking there. Matter of fact, tomorrow I'm going to Seattle, the farmer's market. 99% right there at the market, fucking squares. Oh, my conversations. There's potentials everywhere. So fucking obvious, and I love it. Analogy, my heaven on earth. Eastern Washington, Little Mexico here, my hell on earth. There ain't shit here for me, other than my family, but family ain't shit. I'm considered crazy now. Because look what I talk about, especially in the Spanish culture. Uncles fucking are in the feelings, aunties in the feelings, because I'm talking about them. I go, hey, if the fucking shoe fits, rock that shit like a fucking champ, or take that motherfucker off and switch the fuck up, which is your choice. So, and here's the best part I tell them, and y'all in the Spanish culture, a lot of cultures, and keep going to church because you love God, and you fucking, during the week, verbally, physically whipping your girl's wife and ass and shit, cheating all the fucking time, and you're going to tell her you got to go to church. And she hates going to church because you. Not the church in general because of you, but she allows it because why? She's gassed and manipulated. She's got to stay there because fucking everywhere else and their fucking mother did it. Fuck that shit. I pray for you, that's it, man. Remember, in my lifetime, it took me 39 years of my life to say what I'm saying. Blessed at 42 now. I just tell a story. Every day above ground. My last 3 years of my life as an individual, no toxicity, no bullshit. Anyone wants to give me shit, I'll be like, you see that fucking door there? You can leave whenever you want to, and I can leave. And the best part, they talk shit, I'll be like, I put my hand out. What's this for? Put $1 in my fucking hand, I might listen to you. I might, because now you're paying for my time. If not, I'll give no fucks at all what you got to say to me. Oh, you're fucking mean. You can call me mean, hurt me some petty ass word, but you're mean to yourself because you should work on yourself. That's all it is. You don't want to work on yourself. That's the shit. That's why when I go to the gym now, who taps my shoulders? Because I have my fucking buds on. The girls. And I tell the girls, look at, because they see my chista, they see my tattoos, right? And what about the cell phone? And they're all young, 25 and under, easy-wise, right? I go, well, queen, check it out, hermana. You see this fucking cell phone? If you use it correctly, you use it correctly. Research, bullshit, homework, all that good shit, right? It has all the answers to life. I promise you, going through a breakup, YouTube, TT, type in fucking reactive abuse, empath narcissist, good and bad people. deflection, projection, trauma bonds. That's the question you be asking for breakups, not fucking, let's go party and kick it. Fuck it, let's go Miami, let's go fucking DR. Cool. Do what everybody else is doing. 95% of you are broken codependent. What are y'all doing? I tell them. Like I was broken codependent. 95% of the universe looking for love and happiness and people and man-made bullshit. Do your BBLs, OnlyFans, Gucci, Prada, buy all the Beamers you fucking want. Have the businesses you want. But you're broken codependent. And once again, looking at love for happiness and people, man-made bullshit. Because all you're doing is buying band-aids to all your cuts and wounds. And you're managing all these tattoos. All those doors are paying wide open. But fuck it. You know what? Let's go Dubai. You'll fucking feel good for a minute, but every fucking night when you're about to go to sleep, why the fuck can't you go to sleep? You lay in fucking bed for hours. Sit there with toxic love, pain, overthinking, insomnia. I used to be like that for 30 years of my fucking life, and I'm not even rich, maintaining that's the matrix wise, right? And all these rich motherfuckers, same exact feelings, but they have money and power. They're financially stable wise, but they bitch about everything. But I remember, all the arts is fucking band-aids to your cuts and wounds. The only way they can become scars, and when you take the band-aids off, when you're working your mansion, the doors of pain, forgive, communication, not forget, let go. Do closure for yourself, comprehension. Now you finally close one door, your pain and mansion, your ex. Forgive, not forget, let go. They can talk shit to you, be like, yo, baby girl, baby boy, I let you go, man. Like, when you'll know 1,000 when you, not 100, 1,000, because they can't trick you at all. And when you know that 1,000, you fucking, it's like you're the richest motherfucker in the universe because they don't trick you with the shit, right? And you tell them, like I told my ex-wives, oxymoron, I love you for leaving me. How do you love someone that destroyed you? You destroyed, pardon me, you destroyed them because you worked on yourself. Why am I saying what I'm saying? When you work on yourself, work on my red flags, what am I doing? I'm doing self-accountability, telling the truth to myself, wise, right? So in the next relationship I get to, I don't do the same fucking red flags. I don't bring my past to my present. And I don't just do the same mistakes. If your fucking scenario, I'm always in my relationships, it ain't fucking mistakes, man. It's called a habit and addiction. But I will have bullshit excuses. SOS, stuck on sleep with 1 plus Lucas 3 wrong answer. All excuses in life. I don't want to say, you know what? I should stop being in a relationship. Maybe I should do poly opens. You know what? How about this? Why don't I just fall back? Ask for fucking help. Why can't I just stay loyal? What's wrong with me, man? There you go. Now you're asking questions. Why don't you talk to people? You know? True? Okay, I said, man. But with that said, that's why I just go live, do my thing, tell a story. Just guide it for one. That's all I'm trying to do. Your life. If you want to keep destroying people, especially narcissistic wise, analogy, lose disciples, you're a fuck up for the rest of your life. For now, whenever you want to work yourself, and then to trigger your analogy, everything you touch, you destroy. Everything, your kids, your partner, your parents, everything. Why do you think you burn all the fucking bridges in the universe and you expect people to take you back when you're working yourself? Nobody has to take you back at all. Nobody has to give you closure. Nobody has to forgive you. That is their choice. When you fucking destroy people, family, friends, and partners, and your kids, they can say fuck you to the last dying breath. But as long as you do closure for yourself, for what you've done, then you're blessed as an individual. You can comprehend that, hey, they don't gotta ever forgive me. But you're at peace with yourself. And the intent is, once you do that, you don't do the same mistakes. You don't keep destroying people. It's so fucking simple. But that's if you work on yourself. And once again, I say you have to. The word have is forced to. You should want a support team, right? Because you can't fix yourself by yourself. It's highly impossible. How so? Because in your mansion, if your knowledge and wisdom, notes of healing, get over my anxiety, get over a breakup is maxed out, tap the fuck out, how are you supposed to evolve if you have nothing else to work with? And you just sit there in your anxiety, depression, mass mouth for years to be. Try that. The cool thing about support teams, once again, we're your therapist, counselors. I do free therapy, life coach, right? So I just tell a story. My person, let's talk about it. Right, real life. I give them the news. I don't give a fuck about the news. What's up with you? I tell everybody, how you doing? How's it going? How's life? Like in the markets, how's the wifey? How's the hubby? How's your mansion? They're like, mansion? My tattoos. Your head. How's your head up? What do you mean? How you doing up here? You can be smiling in front of my face, fucking cracking jokes and bullshitting, right? But behind your mansion, you're behind the mansion smiles, you're dying and crying. They'll be like, yo, that's some deep shit. I go, I rock that shit. The mask come out for 3 years of my life. I'm just asking you. And they'll be like, and they ask the questions. Well, and here's the kicker. If you want to ask somebody, if you want to find out somebody, if they're single or in a relationship, I just ask you. I just told you, a simple question. How's the wifey? How's the husband? Or say hubby-wise. They'd be like, well, hubby, well, husband, boyfriend. Well, not married, so not husband. Oh, no boyfriend, so I'm single. Well, cool, you're single. How you doing? How's it going? Now I find out him and her-wise that they're single without even knowing. One of my customers told me that like 2 years ago. Like, what? Yes, I see that. You ask everybody that. But yes, actually nice and not knowing, but you just find out they're single. I was like, oh, true that. But with that, I remember in the conversation, anyone you talk to in the universe, anybody, a conversation can tell you everything about them. Everything, if they're more empathetic or more narcissistic wise. That's what I'm saying. Like, as an individual, I'm also talking about Seattle because I lived for 12 years, right? So, me wise, if I'm on a long-term relationship wise, where am I going to? Downtown Seattle, the north side. I'll go to like North Linwood, a little bit south Everett wise, right? If I want to do a toxic relationship and bullshit and drama, I'm going downtown Seattle, all the south side. Yes, there are nice sides in the ghetto hoods for fucking 5 minutes, and then you're back on the block. So I already know those relationships are toxic every which way. Not all of them, a lot of them are. And obviously, what? Because it's the ghetto hoods. That's why I tell people, make it so simple. I'm not saying every person in the ghetto hood is bad. There is good, but here's the kicker. Why don't you leave the hood? Can my family friends there? Fuck it, that's a block. Then once again, all that bullshit, wrong place at the wrong time, I give no fucks. I'm sorry, I don't. Because you get left there. At the time when I was doing my friend in Seattle, I told females, yo, Queens, why don't you leave? My family's here, right? But have you heard of car trips, road trips and shit? I'm good, cool, then stay here. Then that's the reason why you want involved in life. You're not a bad, they'd be like, I'm a bitch. Like, you can call yourself a bitch if you want to, Queen, but that's on you. I see a woman, that's it. You just traumatized the situation. That's the shit. You gotta rep for the block and your family and shit, be hard ass, then do so. Be all masculine, do so. But you want love, but you're not even ready for love. You're not even ready for yourself. You don't love yourself. You're scared to leave. So this is your bubble for what? For the rest of your life? Fuck it. Like I told the female at the car wash, dude, I'm like, I was there like 36. No, I was like the early 30s at the time being. And the queens, yo, ebony queens, Spaniards, etc., Asians, at the car wash chilling, 50 years old, 60 years old. I'm like, bro, like, y'all doing more than this? This is all you know? Like, fuck, you're not getting involved in life. But teach their own. If you believe in this lifetime, your life to be in the streets, and do so. That you've been toxic relationships, and do so. That's on you, not on I. I pray for, and that's it. But I would just tell you, yo, I promise you there's more to life. You could be a lot happier if you work on yourself. And I get it sometimes. Remember this, nothing is wrong with being alone. When you're alone, you don't got a probation officer by your side. Who's your probation officer? Your exes. What you're doing, what you're wearing, who you're talking to. All the fucking 5 W's and bullshit, right? Causing drama. You got no one really physically whipping your ass, not cheating on you. So what do? Date your fucking self. What? Take yourself out to eat, man. Go watch a flick. Go for a walk. And then you might, and trust me, in the beginning, you feel hella weird because you're used to having a body by your side. Even if the toxic relationship, fuck it. I think I'm not going by myself. Nothing is wrong with being alone, man. It's the loneliness that fucks you up. What? What's the loneliness? When you're through a breakup, right? Or you're going through a breakup situation-wise, you used to a body by your side. That's why I said 95%, like I was, 95% of the universe is born codependent. I need a partner. You don't need a partner. You want a partner if they want you, first and foremost. Matching energy, not taking energy. Why? So with that said, the body's not by your side. The first night of the breakup is gonna fucking beat your ass. Every fucking night it's gonna whip your ass. Why? Because you're watching time. You're watching the fucking sunset, the sundown. Oh shit, night's here. Guess what? He or she is not coming home tonight again. 2 nights, every fucking night's gonna whip your ass, man. Because in my head, I need. And then you fucking focus on the good times. Yeah, like kind of your fucking fingers 5, 10 times. Other than that was toxic and shit. But why you focus on it? Because you want them back. In my head, I need them back. You don't need them, you should want them. Obviously, they don't want you, nor do they need you because they're not by your side. And the intent is not to take them back, which is definitely your choice. But if someone cheats in a relationship, especially, emotionally cheating, the phone-wise, is going to build to the physical-wise. It's already happening, right? They can't, they can, oh shit, I ripped it. They can, sorry, I'm trying to take this off. They're gonna, have an excuse in life and bullshit, right? But that's emotionally cheating-wise. It's built to physical. So the best thing to do is take the L, walk away, and save yourself. So I say this in relationships, right? When someone disrespects respect, they revoke loyalty, trust, and love. All they can offer you now is toxic love, lust, drama, traumas, and trauma. Take the L, walk away, save yourself if you choose to want you, which is your choice. Not mine, not your parents, not your kids, your choice. So what are you going to do? Give them another chance, and, everyone deserves forgiveness. Correct. But once again, they cheat on you. And let's say scenario, here's the best part. Let's say scenario, my girlfriend, right? I cheat on her, right? And I don't ever cheat on her ever again, ever, right? But in her head, I already did it. The act already happened. So it'll beat up in her head. Before she can be cool, or she can throw jabs. I'm saying, babe, I'm going to the gym. Are you going to the gym or the gym? What do you mean by that? Well, last time you fucked around. Oh, there we go. She's throwing jabs. But I did that to myself. And that's why it's happening. You got to have that uncomfortable conversation because that's what's going to happen. Throwing jabs and bullshit. And then if you do that, go for it. But the downfall analogy, that is your hell on earth. Your dungeon, your tendency is because the intent. Okay, thanks for the gift, hermano. the intent when you come back home, you should be happy to see your partner. If you're gonna be blessed every which way. Analogy, you're heaven on earth, but if it's fucking hell on earth, fuck, I gotta deal with him or her. Welcome to your hell on earth, your sentencing, your dungeon. And that's your choice. The best part. You see that fucking door? It's right there. Why don't you leave? That's the question. But remember, that's a you, not an I. I just tell a story and that's it. Because I've been there, done that. Don't miss that. As an individual, once again, I said 1,000 times. If she's broken codependent, I want to have her by my side. As a friend associate, yes. Because we could talk and vibe. Cracks and throw some bullshit, right? She get involved. She shed tears. I got her as a friend associate. But I know 1,000, I can't fix her or save her. So why would I have someone on my side try to take my energy wise? Because she's beautiful. BBL's OnlyFans. She got 1,000 fucking businesses. I'm happy she's fucking got the beauty and mammy bullshit, her business and stuff like that. But that doesn't make her a good person. That doesn't make her healthy at all either wise. But that's on her wise. That's why you do what? Friends and associates. Be observant and that's it. And then from there wise, you know, you got to verbalize boundaries. Because obviously conversations like this is deep wise. People can catch feelings. That's why you got to control your heart feelings and your empathy sympathy wise. If you don't, you lock eyes, the physical touch, little handshake, dab it up, bullshit, you know, past boundaries. And then you go from hugs to making babies. Be careful with hugs, man. Friendly hugs are good, but if you're passing boundaries, once again, go from hugs to making babies, man. And then you're locking eyes, all the good shit. So be very careful getting involved with people, man. Control your lust every which way. If not, you're gonna be in a lot of toxic relationships or a lot of situationships wise. And if speaking of that wise, if someone's in entanglements and bullshit, they're going through a breakup, divorce, and they're still living with each other, do not get involved with them. Be friends and associates, be the support team, and that's it. You need to start catching feelings for you because you pick them up when they're down, you make them feel good. They're emotionally vulnerable, emotionally downwise, they will potentially start, you know, passing boundaries. That's what they do, rejection, protection, and you know, queen, king, keep it humble, and that's it. You still got your husband, you still got your boyfriend. Take care of that situation. Before us, how about you know, if you really want to end this and you want something to pursue from the situation, get out of the situation, get your own spot, etc. Wise, take time to heal, and then in time we'll try. Because when you go on body hopping, yo, I pray for you, that's it. If you're taking somebody by your side or, you know, take it from relationship wise, the way you meet somebody is the way to lose somebody, and then still be stuck on their ex, they don't even take time to heal. You got to take time to heal at least a little bit, I would say. I don't know, healthy wise. 6 months, a year, just to get your head straight, to see what you want from the situation. Because a lot of us want relationships, right? We want healthy, we want love. But do you know what love is? Do you want a relationship? Do you know what healthy is? If your relationship's been shitty and toxic, that's called toxic love. So if you used to be verbally, physically abused, cheat on, all this fucking phone drama, who the fuck you talking to, all that drama, that's called toxic love. Then you don't even know what love is. Trust me. And then if you hook up with the person that's empathetic, right? The nice guy, nice girl, and you're more demolished than they are, then guess what? Hurt people. Why? You might think they're boring. Like, you used to all the drama and bullshit. And they tell you, yo, you know, you tell your babe, I'm going to go with my homegirls. Cool. That's it. What do you mean cool? Okay, have fun, be safe. That's it. What else do you want me to tell you? Be safe, enjoy your time, you know, have fun with your family and friends. No drama. What do you want drama? What drama do you want? Because there's not drama on my side, right? And now you could be, because you're used to what? Babe, I'm going to go with my boys, my people, my homegirls. And then there's fucking drama. Oh, fuck no, here we go. There we go, you know? You know, that's the shit. What up, King? How you doing? How's it going? How you doing? How's life? How's family and friends? And that's the shit. The intent in relationship, you know, you don't want to have a relation by your side. You should not be regulated. But that's what you got to talk about in the beginning of relationships. What's your jealousy issues? What's your tolerance wise? Like, what do you mean? How jealous are you? What triggers you wise? You know, if you see me talk to a guy, does that bother you? If you see talking to a girl, does that bother you? Will you cause a scene? You got to have those conversations day fucking one, not day 90, 1,000. No, day one. Why? Because if you're too jealous, then guess what? I don't want probation off the other side. I'm not passing no boundaries. If you can't judge and read me wise and see it's the old man conversation, platonic, nothing passing boundaries, and just because we're laughing bullshit and cracking jokes doesn't mean I like them. It's a conversation. Then that is your insecurities, your past issues, your past traumas. I'm not the one, so find somebody else to be, you know, toxic and bullshit with. In reality, you shouldn't be in a relationship at all. As an individual, before you can ask my exes, I don't, you know, and that's when the Spanish culture, my family call me mandilon, which basically means I'm a guy that's a simp, a beta, you know, that I'm not a man, I'm weak, because I let my girlfriends dress how they want to dress, show cleavage, days do, I give them no fucks, right? Because I'm not jealous, especially now, I don't care. Remember, I don't own her. Anyone can cheat whenever they want to. Anyone can leave. Remember this, nobody can guarantee you I'm not going to leave. I'm not going to cheat. Nobody can. At all. It sounds kind of fucked up, but tell me I'm lying. Because I can cheat tomorrow. I could be Mr. fucking life coach, relationship coach, all it happens all the time. Fucking Mr. Positive and shit. And I cheat on my wife, my girlfriend. That was my choice. I felt to lust, premeditated. I thought about all the good shit, right? So with that said, as long as you have a conversation, potentially wise, you can have a good conversation. Why I did it, but I don't have to talk about it. It's my choice, right? Or I can get it believed. Fucking, I tell this female on my one-on-ones scenario. We're together. We have kids and a family, right? Everything's fucking beautiful, and you believe everything's beautiful. I talk to you, communication comprehension, TLC is phenomenal. But for some reason on my side, I'm going through whatever, going through some shit. Did you know I can go to work and not ever come back home? I can quit my job, obviously ghost you and the kids, and just leave the whole fucking world if I wanted to. DNT, I'm saying that I don't do that I verbalize what I'm going through, but I'm just warning you, anyone can do that. If they're going to do shit like you say, fuck this, I'm out. And yes, it sucks that people, the potential partners get destroyed and the kids get destroyed, yes. Because that traumatizes the fuck everybody, but that's why the intent is you do what? Communication comprehension. That's why as quote-unquote men, we're raised very incorrectly that we do not express our feelings. Don't be a bitch. Only women talk about the feelings. All that, no, fuck that shit. But it's your choice. You want to do traditional ways, do that. Do that every which way. Become a baby mom, baby father. Self-sabotage relationship-wise. If you're there-wise, destroy everything you touch. Trust. Do that. That's definitely your choice. I pray for you, and that's it. And that's why everyone's got to be observant who you get involved with. Because if you don't, in this lifetime, analogy-wise, how many times do you want to die in relationships? Tell me that shit fucking feels good. When they break up with you, cheat on you, be verbally, physically whipping your ass, tell me that shit feels good. So if you know it doesn't feel good and you don't like it, why do you keep getting involved in that bullshit? Which is definitely your choice. The fucking door's right there. Why don't you leave? Which, once again, is your choice. That's why me, individual, the last 2 years of my life, love the universe. I love going live, talking and vibing, telling a story, and that's it. I don't deal with you guys, my anxiety, depression, in my mansion. I love it because I had a support team, once again. So with that said, have a support team, you'll progress in life a lot better. If not, wear your mask, smile, behind dying, crying, all that good stuff. So as a friend associate, I'm always in your pocket. Any platform, type in hashtag 3D7 Red Pill. There's my TTs, my pods, and other people's stuff because I promote wise, right? But I'm always in your pocket. So don't feel alone. How you doing, Lloyd? How's it going? And that's to everybody, man. The cool thing about social media, locally I'm considered crazy, right? Family and friends are good shit. But hashtag social media familia, you guys are my family and friends. Whoever I talk to, we talking and vibing. With that said, I know I'd be saying that a lot. So that's the thing. I just tell people, don't feel alone. Use the phone correctly. We're talking and vibing. Research, your depression, anxiety, go through breakups. Type this shit in. Why am I going through a breakup? Why does it hurt? If you want to crash course to life, go on TT-wise. Type in empath, narcissist, deflection, projection, reactive abuse, and trauma bonds. All the answers right there. Crash course to life. You have a lot of not creative wise, but just be, just don't rely on too much of the stuff they're saying. I know why you say that a lot, and I do. Oh, do you? Oh, yeah. What's the answer? I like to hear that. But whatchamacallit? Yeah, that's the thing. Like, narcissist creators are good, but remember this. They'll be like, I used to say, narcissists can't change. I know why you say that. Oh, can you please elaborate, Rolly? Whatchamacallit? No, narcissists can change, but it's harder for them because they destroy people. So with that said, they don't have a support team. So everything they touch, that's why I say analogy, they destroy. Until they reach out for help and they get support team, they can potentially evolve in life. Because you educated by the media. I'm not educated by the media wise for the most part. TT wise, as far as that, yes. Because life is easy right there. I promise you that. The whole thing with relationships and bullshit, trauma bonds, my PTSD and BPD. We all have that bullshit because why? Relationships can make you definitely destroy you. The only reason why life became hard and you question yourself, worry about rejection, is because relationships. I tell the middle school, high school, my own kids, what can you teach me about life? What can you teach me about love? If you're going to a breakup, how do I overcome that breakup? If they're going to cheat on you, can you observe how they're going to cheat on you? Can you? No, then shit. There you go. So I say all the time, all you middle school, high schools in the whole universe, why are you in relationship-wise? If you don't know what my tattoos are, or if I tell you deflection, projection, reactive abuse, trauma bonds, then you're about to get destroyed. And here's the best part. You're in middle school, high school, you're getting destroyed in relationships, right? With that said, right, why is right? With that said, why is right? But you're going through all that bullshit in middle school, high school, and you haven't even graduated. Wait till you graduate and go to the matrix with us other adults. Any 18-year-old female that she graduated to fucking 40 years old, what can she teach me in life? About relationships? Nothing, for the most part, if she's not working on herself. I can destroy the fuck out of her. Act nice, not be nice. Use my narcissist traits. Offer toxic love and lust. Every which way, trauma bonder. And what's a trauma bond? When I cheat on her once, 2 times, 5 times, and she keeps giving me chances. I own her. I was telling her face, I'm about to smash you, your mom, sister, best friend, and I love you and I love God. We're about to go to church on Sunday. And guess what? We're still going to church and I love God. Why can that's us? We're being narcissistic wise, but it's my choice. anyone's choice. That's how ladies in my lives. If I'm verbalizing what I could do to you, wise, imagine the people, all these boys that fucking wear the mask smiles and they're fucking lying to you, and you don't see all the red flags in front of your face. You're not observant. Cool. Then go fall on your face and tell me how this shit feels. That's it at the time. Middle school, high school should not be in relationships at all. They should be teaching about empath narcissists, deflection projection, reactive abuse, trauma bonds in middle school, high school. Because if they taught this shit in middle school, high school, guess what? In the whole fucking world, in the whole universe, then guess what? Everyone is judging everybody. Oh, baby boy, big girl, yeah, you're popular and shit, but nah, you're definitely a circle. You're narcissistic as fuck. You body hop, destroyer. Nope. I'll be your friend associate. And guess what happens to people? People that are narcissistic, they gotta work at themselves to do better. Because not nobody wants me. Yeah, because you're a fuck up. You destroy everything you touch. Why would I want to fuck with you? Because you're beautiful. You have a nice body. That is dime a dozen everywhere. But did you know there's beautiful, have nice bodies, and actually empathetic, godlike, they actually love me to the fullest? Not like you that's loose disciple that destroys people. Yeah, I'm good, thank you. But with that said, once again, teach your own. I'm just telling a story and that's it, because everyone bitches about relationships, man. And then once again, I'm TTY, I'm so tired of this middle school. If you're 25 under the cell phone, right, I'm tired of hearing them. Because my BPD, because my anxiety, because my depression, because my mental health, I can't be in a healthy relationship. Well, there you go. That's a positive. Then don't be in one. You're not ready for the situation. Now, what are you going to do to overcome your mental health? To work on your mansion? That's the question. And then they get trying to say, yo, everyone's got BPD. They're like, that's not true. You got to get diagnosed. I'm like, man-made bullshit. That DSM-5 book, these doctors, therapists, counselors, psychiatrists, they can't fix you or save you. You know that, right? They can give you fucking pills to numb the fuck up. Go take those pills, numb the fuck up, feel like a zombie. Go. And when you sober the fuck up and now you feel better, you still got anxiety, depression. Oh my gosh, it's still here. Yeah, all you doing is numbing up. They can't fix you or save you. The only person who can do that for you is the person in the mirror. There's the answer to life. Everything happens with the person in the mirror. Every day above ground, the real world, the universe, you, the person in the mirror. It's not your kids. It's not your partner. It's not fucking gangrene mafioso Russian Ukraine. It's you. All this other bullshit is fucking man-made. And with that, so once again, in your environment, every day you wake up above ground, the first real war is the person in the mirror. And then who do you have by your side? If the person by your side, your partner is shit, your shit, why are you there? Why don't you squash it? Why are you scared to leave? The door is right there. And to do analogy, that is your hell on earth, your sentencing is your dungeon. And when you go to work, you can have fucking fun and work in the streets, everything. But when you come back home, you're driving home, fuck. Yes, fuck, here I go again. And then when you walk in the house, your partner looks at you, you don't even say hi to each other. That's how broken the relationship is, right? You give each other the fucking look like, oh great, you're here. The eyes say, fuck you, right? And you don't talk to each other. She's upstairs, I'm downstairs. She's trying to text me, I don't text like that. No, you can't talk to me. Then don't text me at all. That bullshit. Yeah, I don't miss none of that bullshit. That's called my hell on earth. First baby mom, 12 years. Second baby mom, 7 years. So in my lifetime, it took me 2 baby moms, 19 years of my life, 8 kids to comprehend all this bullshit I'm just saying. But I'm blessed now because I just tell a story. Because I tell my kids, all my kids, my side of the family, your mom and dad, and the other side of the family, in our shitty culture, they can't teach you none of that shit. I'm the best teacher universe-wise. So you have a potential when you grow up to progress in life. And when you go through breakups, I can tell you when you're fucking 14 years old, 10 years old, go through a breakup, this is going on with you. You don't need her, you should want her, vice versa. You're too young for conversations. I already told you that. Control your heart feelings because if you can't control them, you're getting a lot of relationships. You want to keep destroying yourself, you want to off your dome, then do so. Because you believe in your head, I need her, I need him. Go, jump off a bridge. It's your choice. So you're here in this lifetime to jump off a bridge over one person. Make that shit make sense. So that's how I tell everybody, man. You got to be careful when you get in relationship-wise. You got to be just observant. The conversation tells you everything. Body language, tone of voice, facial expressions, my energy in my eyes. All the answers right there. Every which way. But that's if you want to be observant. Not be a blue pillar. I act nice. I show love, respect. I go to church and God, whatever your religion is. That's fucking beautiful on your ends as an individual. But what about the potential to be? If they're not matching energy, they take energy. Why are you going to allow to? But you know what? I've been single for six months, a year. So you're going to lower your standards and shit. Lower your standards to go desperate. That's definitely your choice, but I pray for you and that's it. And when you get into the toxic relationship, more likely with your child, then what? Who do you blame for the situation? Your ex? Your partner? Your kids? Who is it? You chose them, right? Quote unquote, choose better. You can only choose better when you know how to judge and read people correctly wise. Be more observant. That's what I do. I've been 14 months celibate chilling. You know, DMs, female DMs, yeah, because they love the way I speak. But with that said, you know, I'm too much for them. Not all of them, a lot of them, because they're going through breakups and bullshit. Like, I can't fix you or save you. I can make you feel good as a friend associate, and that's it. Hi, sub, bro. How are you? It's dope to meet you. Just showing my love from New Zealand, South Africa. Oh, hey, what's up, pro? How you doing? Matter of respect, you wise. How's everything back home in New Zealand? How's family? How's friends? How are you? How are your parents? How's life? I ask everybody that to make sure you're cool, you know, make sure you're good. But yeah, that's the good thing about social media wise. You can meet some badass people here. But with that said, be very cautious when you catch feelings, because you give me a badass person scenario, a potential to be, but let's say she lives in the North Pole, right? Scenario now. She lives in the North Pole with Santa Claus, Miss Claus. I don't got Santa Claus money. She don't got, Washington State money. So why do you want to pursue anything situation? You want to do LDRs, long distance relationships? Yo, I pray for you. That could be so fucking traumatizing for your ass. And the worst part, if y'all go through all the depression, anxiety, toxic relationships, cyber world, virtual world, not physically wise, then you struggling. You allow one person to destroy you on this phone, and you never physically touch them or nothing. Then that lets you know you're struggling, you're broken, codependent, and you got to stop trying to be relationships. Why don't you date yourself, get to know yourself before you get involved, which is definitely your choice, but I'm just forewarning you wise. It's been hard lately because 5 years ago, changed my whole life after I lost 20 out of 50% of my vision. Oh, Sam, sorry to hear that, brother. But, like, this vessel is body, right? I say analogy, you got to take care of your body so your body takes care of you, wise, right? With that said, you just try to adapt to the situation best as, like, meanwhile, I got a car accident like 4 weeks ago now, wise, right? And it sucks, man. Like, I can't even walk normal, dead ass. I fucking limp like I'm an old man because my left ankle is like 40% recovering. Wise, I did not break them, but they got bruised to shit, right? And it's a whole mess. Wise, the whole insurance, it's just drama bullshit. But all I can do is try to just adapt to the situation best as, and then from there, wise, just have a good environment, have a good environment, people that pick you up when you're down and you're blessed, and then everything will fall into place, right? But sometimes, my teeth are fucking. I was a sugar baby, but I didn't take care of them. Now they're slowly falling apart. So eventually I go to Mexico or Thailand to fix them. If not, I just keep the chair in because that's my fault. I'm an upcoming special needs short science singer and songwriter. Oh, shut up! Hey, pro, that's badass. Hey, you promote yourself. You're like on Spotify, TTYs. Because anyway, I tell people, yo, if you're talented or if you like to talk, make your platforms, man. Spotify, YouTube, etc. It's all free. It just costs you your time, And then put your hashtags, all about your hashtags, because you do your post, all those hashtags, your post goes in all those hashtags, you promote yourself. It's called self-promotion. So, but that's awesome. Heck yeah, I'll do. Let's go about your stuff, most definitely. If you want, DM me wise and put your links here, that'd be awesome. Because everyone has their own gift. My gift is just to talk, and that's it. If I got paid to talk, I'd be a zillionaire. So in my head, Joe Rogan status. Physically, not here yet. But in time, that's why I started pushing my content wise, which this week and it's too late because the boys got me co-parenting. So next week wise, I finally start promoting my stuff again. So, because I love doing lives. I tell you, I'm just here for the universe. I love hearing your stories, elaborate, let's talk about let's have fun situations. Because you can ask me about me, I'll tell you about me wise. But I'm blessed, like every which way. I love the universe, love everybody. If you're going through shit life, a friend associate will pick you up when you're down, right? Not as a partner, because I can't fix you or save you wise. And if you're going through shit, you want to talk about it. I get it. Sometimes we get destroyed with our past wise. We forget we trust people, they destroy us with their past or present wise, or they gossip, etc. wise. I get it. So your walls go up higher and higher and higher. You can't trust nobody, right? Not even yourself, quote unquote. I got some very good news to share with you. That 2 days ago, I got my 4th music award. Oh, shut up. Congratulations, bro. High five, pan and blow it up. That's beautiful. That's awesome. Do it too, most definitely, brother. Don't stop. Like, tell yo, everyone has their own gifts, man. Your music and voice is powerful versus my voice. So with that said, do it to it. Share your knowledge and tell your stories to the world. And people dig them, definitely why. That's like poets and musicians, they're beasted what to do. And arts, etc. Why? Once again, I just tell a story. I love talking vibes. I love conversations. That's why tomorrow at the farmers market, I talk to everybody, man. Like initially, the new customers, obviously they have to judge me. They're getting my fuel so from the south side. Nah, far from the situation. I look like 10 kilos, but I avoid the streets every which way. Grew up with it, don't care for it. That's it, But once they see that, because once again, judge, then read, then you cool on my conversation. Be like, yo, I like your tattoos, I like your shirts. Go, thank you. I'm just telling a story, and that's it. Because the words are very powerful. If you use them correctly, powerful, hidden, soothing, motivational, right? Or they're very, very destructive, very, very hurtful, very painful. You gotta be very cautious with your words, because words get deeper than a knife wise. I'm scared to ask you, can you please have a listen to my first original song? Oh, if you want to, no, bro, don't be scared, man. It's all about asking questions, So with that said, what you gonna call it? Yeah, if you want to like DM me wise, or if you want to put the link here or whatever, but it'd probably be better if you can, if you don't mind DM me wise, because my phone's about to die. I got 6% left, and yeah, I'll go online live tonight again, probably like Pacific time, like 6 p.m. wise, and yeah, it's about to die. But yeah, if you can, pro, I just say pro wise. I don't want to ruin your name wise. Just DM me, please. And I'll definitely scope it out wise if you want to. I do it like on TT wise. For a lot of my followers there, I'll promote them. I take it, do the editing wise, put your TT etc. wise, and put it on my platforms. That's the cool thing. It's called networking wise. That's why I love it. Use the phone correctly. We're talking about it, networking. Using it correctly, you're doing the cheating entanglements, which is your choice, premeditated. Eventually, it's at above us and say choice because it's you chose to do right or wrong every day above ground. So keep doing wrong. S04 stuck on stupid. 1.23 wrong answer. Fuck your excuses. Why don't you tell the truth, do self accountability, and stop doing the mistakes and progress in life if you choose to want to. It's your choice. But with that said, y'all, I got 4%. My phone's about to die. So I love y'all. I tell you, pro, if you can, DM me and I'll scope it out. Definitely wise. Take care, guys. Stay blessed. See y'all this evening. Ciao. There, Twitch. I love y'all. Take care. Be safe.